And what do you get for all that work? Cook in your back. What's your
Here, kitty.
He bought it today.
Greetings.
Every day the same. Why
On night's errands. They're so heroic. We had to summon a witcher to do their work.
You smell that? Those are... Whoa!
Yo, Jake, you gonna join into my stream?
Nah, I have to do this parkour stuff, which sucks. I'm doing like very straight.
Alright, guys.
I'll join later though.
Alright, guys, if you guys are gonna be writing in the chat, I'm not gonna be reading the chat right now.
Where to storm Duntide? Expect armed resistance. The strength of the fortifications remains.
I'm gonna stream real quick. Is that allowed?
You fight them for the good of the duchy. Captain de la Torre will give you the details.
I'm not gonna be reading the chat, like I said. Mark, read my chat.
Good you're here. Ready to attack Duntide?
As I said, I'm not gonna be reading my chat. What did Finger say?
See, you already prepared a plan. Walk me through it.
We have two objectives. To find Her Illustrious Highness's sister and capture the men who blackmailed the vampire. Duntine is a modest complex. Several old buildings, a high wall around them. At the center of the enclosure stands an imposing keep, restored not long past by the elderly knight of the castle, Roderick. We mean to strike here, through the main gate, then secure the area in front of the keep by storm.
How many men
Also...
Okay, but why should we care about other people's feelings when it's not our problem? Does that... Like that'd be like me caring of what happens in Damien's life and his feelings. I don't give a hoot. I don't give a fuck. So if I said your girlfriend was a hoe, you wouldn't be upset by it. Hi, Pig. So Damien, if I said your ex was a slut, would you be offended? If I said you were a slut, would you be offended?
Damien, what if you said your mom was a
slut? Like, Damien, you have feelings, so don't act like you don't have feelings.
You're not a psychopath.
You're not a psychopath, Damien. Damien, if you can't feel hot water source, could I throw you in one of the hottest geysers in Yellowstone?
Horses and we bolt. We won't vault far if the boys out front don't hold.
So you'd be able to handle a geyser that's hooked to a volcano that's hotter than.
Kill him! Come on. Yeah. What is this? He killed Hugo and Bellin.
I am sorry.
Come on. Roderick sent him to get the horses. He's looking to flee. Can't let him.
I didn't cut someone's head off.
I see no ducals along the road. They must not be guarding it. Roderick was right. We can't flee. We'll manage.
Hurry with those crates! They've breached the back wall! If you drop any, kill him! Go on, lads! Beat the bum butcher! Surround him! Surround and kill!
Yeah.
Onward! No mercy! Go on, lads! beast of Bambocha! I shall show you, rogue!
Hello, man. Welcome to the stream.
Mercy, I
Not
did
much.
no wrong.
Finally did that mission. That's level 98. I just reached level 93. So at least that
Where
was
are
chance.
they?
I
Yeah, he's
knew.
here.
Shouldn't have let them under my roof.
Yeah.
Where's the hostage? The woman?
What? What do you mean?
I don't really know.
No, nothing about a
Can't think
hostage.
of anything right now.
Must
I
be the
can't think of
handiwork
anything right now,
my
dude.
guests.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah,
are they
like
now?
In the keep, ready in
Yeah.
their escape.
There's someone with them? Woman named Sienna?
Of course. She convinced me to let them in.
And a whole pile of trouble along with them. Where is she?
Packing. We were to leave together, and
Thank you.
Fool! I'd have done anything for her.
Where is she? In the keep too?
Yes, her chamber is.
Oh, I ordered I didn't order all my Uncharted stuff through. I only ordered one of my Uncharted things, the journal, but I haven't ordered the necklace and that. I ordered a necklace from the Witcher game, and my leather gauntlet, which I'll be unboxing on my channel when they arrive.
Guard.
What is happening? This one. Kill the shit
How long you gonna make me?
I like purple. Purple's pretty cool. PMG.
Giving you one last chance. Yield.
The damn harlot got us into this. Kill him! Attack!
You can put the archers up against me.
They shall pay for everything.
Yeah. Yeah. My dude.
disappointing to see you two here.
We thought you could use our help, so... Witcher, this is no time to explain. Red is redder.
Expect to answer a lot of questions inside.
Let us go, then.
Okay. I'll think about it.
Renna. Are you hurt? If any of them.
You know me. I'd never let them hurt me. I just waited for you to come.
I didn't know where to look. They threatened to kill you. Forgive me. I failed you.
Yeah. Cool.
Now we need only find Anna Henrietta's sister. Where should we look? Do you know?
Ran into Roderick, Duntine's lord. Told me where I'd find Sienna.
Then speak and let's grab her. Time is short.
Said she was in a room in the tower. Very one we're in right now. Which, incidentally, looks nothing like a prison cell. And just so happens there's a carafe full of wine here. Bet it's stolen San Real.
What's your point?
Stop playing dumb. I know everything. Your plan, that this was part of it.
Okay, I'm trying to hear a cutscene, so I'm gonna have to mute some of you. There we go.
This.
Sorry, Deadloff. You've been had.
My friend, please. You must listen to what Geralt has to say.
Renna's not her real name. This is Sienna. And Sienna is sister to Anna Henrietta, the Duchess of Toussaint.
What nonsense is this?
Sienna was banished as a child, but it seems she trekked back here recently. Moved into Duntine and ran a Vandergild out of here. Sent a man called the Centrian to Beauclair to steal some wine for her. Wine reserved for the ducal family. Centrian led us to her. Caught him later stealing a jewel Sienna had gotten from her father as a child. Sorry, Deadloff. She used you. Part of her plan.
And explain all. If you do not, I will raise Beauclair to the ground. This I promise you. You've 3 days. I shall be waiting.
He just off?
He did not wish to act rashly. He's gone to soothe his nerves.
Think he'll do it? Make good on his threat?
I cannot say. He can be unpredictable when fury consumes him.
I shall go to him.
Come again? After what he just...
You don't know Dettlaff like I do. If I don't do as he says, he truly will destroy the city. He's more than capable of it.
Conscience gets to you now?
Better Better late than never, right?
Well...
Your Grace.
Vampires... Sienna! So... You... We will discuss...
As you wish.
And you with... Roderick of...
He's no traitor, just naive. Let himself be made a fool of. Paid dearly for it.
Made a fool? Whom...
Your sister.
We've...
What?
He was a tool.
Your mistake. What?
Dettlaff.
Same who... Is there anything... Where is he now? He dares threaten us?
Your Grace, we have 3 dead...
Not a word. You have...
Alright. Sorry I had to mute some of you. I had to listen to the cutscene and everybody was talking over it.
Do you think Her Grace's nerves have been calmed?
Doubt it. Rarely forgets, rarely retracts what she says, especially not threats.
Yes, well, even I must admit Dettlaff's actions were highly inappropriate. Reprehensible, even. Are you upset?
Why would I be?
Let's see. You're returning from your hunt empty-handed. No trophy. No new lead to boast of, then pursue...
Alright, I'm unmuting you two, Damien and that now too. I had you muted, I just unmuted you.
Times. Especially likely to when the monster I'm chasing can turn into fog.
No, I cannot. Jake, hello?
How do your employers customarily react when you fail
I can hear
to
him,
meet
he's
their
just not talking.
expectations?
Depends. Peasants cuss me out. Merchants demand I refund their deposit, whereas nobles mostly just release their hounds.
And rulers?
Usually threaten me with the gallows.
A most illustrious grace awaits the gentleman.
I found a screenshot of
Your Grace,
what I had in mind.
demands she be punished. Sienna's committed terrible crimes. Spilt so much blood. They...
Another word, Palmerin, and I shall spill even more blood. Yours. I repeat for the last time. Sienna is responsible for the death of many, true. But she is also my sister. We are bound by blood and by a shared childhood. I shall not allow her to be lynched.
Your Grace, I fear the masses might rise. Storm the prison, pitchforks and torches in hand.
Let them storm. They will not find her there. Sienna is hidden away in a safe place. She shall await trial there until we have rid ourselves of this accursed vampire. Which, to judge by your means, has not yet come to pass.
Did what we could, but...
My patience is at an end, Geralt. Where is he? Where is
I have
Dettlaff?
218. 20.
Don't know.
It's
I lost his trail.
It's the Jake,
Is this
Damien,
all
and
you
Ryan.
have to say?
I respect your grace. All I can say is the truth.
At times, I hunt foxes. Do you know how it works? The ducal huntsman releases the hounds. They catch the fox's scent.
Okay, I'm in another
That
cutscene.
leads
Let me
the
listen to
battery
it.
to it. All within an hour. You, Witcher, have had a week. The aid of my most excellent knights. Yet, you have tracked absolutely nothing down. I've begun to suspect my beagles might have done a better job.
Then perhaps your grace should have sent a beagle instead of a witcher after the vampire.
You tread on thin ice, Witcher. Very thin. Wisdom demands you choose your words more cautiously. But to the matter at hand. Have you managed to establish anything?
Your Grace, it seems Siana tricked Detlaf, used him to murder the knights who escorted her into exile. We have reason to believe that...
Your Grace! Vampires!
What? Speak now!
Vampires! They protect the city! Captain de la Tour defends the square near the boat landing, but so many lives lost.
Damn it.
If it's war this Detlef wants, it's war he shall have. Geralt, get to work. This time I'll hear no excuses. Palmer and you...
Get her out of here.
Siana failed to appear as summoned. And there. Detlef was not making idle threats.
Seem... gotta
That there is...
That's...
in...
Really want to free Siana? Hand her over to Detlef? Refuse to accept...
It's hot. I do not...
Got serious reservations about this plan. Not least among them, we have no idea where Siana's being held. You heard the...
Hardly. There you...
The meeting.
It seemed...
Didn't I...
I vowed... I trust...
Not so... How would I go...
You see... Two sons.
So that...
We must fight the elder...
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what I...
Regis.
Should you do...
Appreciate...
Certainly...
Sorry, Regis, but folk have died. Got no time to lose. Especially not on some kind of peculiar therapy for bizarre couples.
I see. Alas, you know what to do. You must see Oriana, ask her to introduce you to the unseen elder. She might agree.
What'll you do?
Now? Whatever I can to limit the number of human victims to a minimum. Should you learn where the elder...
Even though that...
Even though...
I never knew vampire exterminations could be so...
What now, you piece of filth?
In a hurry to get somewhere?
Very much so. Now be kind enough to step aside.
Chaos in the city. Know what's going on?
Naturally. It's rather irritating.
Need to see you're unseen. Convince him to stop Detloff. Heard you could help me with that.
My. It seems my dear Regis needs to be reprimanded. He's become rather indiscreet. And you, there are simpler ways to commit suicide. A number of bridges you could jump off, for instance.
Just want to talk to him.
Talk. Lovely. He'll rend your head from your neck. Make shreds of you before you can open your mouth.
Let me worry about that. Willing to do it or not?
I, too, would prefer a city calmed, but to reveal so dear a secret to a witcher. Know what? Come with me. I must tend to a certain matter. Then we'll talk.
Oriana, I don't have time for that. Folk are dying
And I'm about to mount my horse, so either ride with me or finish this moving monologue alone.
Damn it. Fine. Where are we going?
Not far. You see, I maintain a kind... I've heard the...
Okay, I'm unmuting people now. Newmark, I did not have you muted, so I just wasn't talking. I had Damien and not muted, so I could hear. But Newmark, I never had you muted.
A small fortune, mate.
What can I...
Meaning?
Anna! Anna! What up? Shh.
Of what?
And...
The horse...
Who's...
The guard... I don't...
Uncle, but it...
What happened?
But...
You mean to...
Drop it. Think I...
As do I. I'll stay...
Fine.
Excellent. Come, let... What? But one...
Paw prints. Bipedal beast. Walks hunched over. Blood hasn't even dried.
actually fits perfectly. Yeah.
Gunk. Is that venom? Narrows the list of suspects. Venom glands, long claws, a bloodsucker. Must be a Garcane, a pack leader, an alpha. For Garcane's killing's a pleasure. Kid's just whet its appetite. Must have gone after the Guardians too.
Just remember, Damien, bees are cold-blooded. Alright. But it's hilarious. I think it's funny. Freaking. Yeah. They're fantastic. I love bees.
Okay, Damien. That's a horrible pun. Never do that again, please. It was supposed to be bad. It was bad. I've heard better puns. Hey, no, you want to what suck is one of those bees had the coronavirus and stuck Damien.
Garcane and wagon tracks merge. Wonder if the beast caught up.
I hear Damien start panicking from the coronavirus being injected into him. By the littlest prick. Oh wait, never mind. Damien's used to them little of a pricks. How did I not, Damien? How did I forget that you had a little prick? You know we're joking with you, right? What? Because you have a little prick? Or because your teacher calls you Big D?
Garcane caught up. Trail ends here. Wounds are bad. At least it didn't suffer long. Shredded her.
Damien.
And licked up her blood. Every last drop.
Why'd your teacher give you, Damien? Why'd your teacher start calling you Big D? So you don't pull out? Okay.
Weird flex, but okay.
You can't lift 1,000, Damien.
Yeah. And you're ahead from my saddle.
My ears. What? I would run. I'd walk out of the class and tell him to find someone else. Now here's your classwork. Learn about the human anatomy and then I'm gone.
Let's go.
I'll be in the teacher line if you're looking for me. Oh wait, never mind. Don't come to the teacher lounge because you'll never find me. I'm gonna go get the milk. You know how sad that would be if the teacher said, "I'm gonna go get milk." And the teacher leaves a note. I went to get the milk because Damien is annoying and I never want to return. You know how sad that would be, Damien, if a teacher left a note like that? I'd go get milk. Yeah, you know you're not allowed to, right? Unless you're a cool kid and know how to sneak in.
Oriana? Release him. Now.
I thought it would take you longer.
It will. Still not done. Got one more thing to tend to. You. The orphanage. Your wine cellar,
fix,
right?
That one
a larder for blood.
So then you don't get in trouble.
I never said I helped these children out of the kindness of my heart.
Go outside, little man, and lock the door behind you.
No, don't hurt her.
You missed
Lady
side.
Oriana took care of us. She took us off the street, brought us sweets.
It's
sang to
uneven,
us.
sir, and
Look
it's
at me.
bothering
You
me
see, Witcher?
a
The
lot.
world's not black and white. It's
Okay, can I listen to this
shades of
fucking
all
cutscene
kinds.
without people
Tried
yelling?
The children, true, but never so much as to kill. And I gave them a great deal in return.
Yes.
Expect me to thank you for taking such good care of the orphans?
You care so much for their well-being. Amusing. How do young witches fare? How many survive your trials?
Don't change the subject. Not about to let you.
Then get to the point.
Yeah.
Did what you asked. Children's slaughter's the work of a Garcane, one of those summoned by Dettlaff. Probably supposed to attack the city. Children's scent lured it here.
Yes, it carries quite a way. Its sweetness teases the nose, gets the mouth watering.
Unseen Elder. Where'll I find him? Talk.
His lair lies west of the city, across the lake. Look for a cave near the shoreline, and this stone will open a hidden door.
Not gonna take me there?
Always, Damien.
I visit the Elder only when I absolutely must. You'll know why once you meet him.
Okay.
I'll come back for you one day. You realize that, right?
Exactly.
Then I shall keep an eye out for you.
I never do. Sadly.
Time to summon Regis. Slip a word to the birds, he
Not
said.
arguing with that.
Damien. Okay, Damien, I have a question. If you want to know where I am at all times, what you should join my stream, alright? That way I don't have to tell you guys to shut up so I can hear the cutscene. Does that make sense?
Positively.
Oh, Damien, would you rather me to tell you to shut the fuck up every few minutes, every few seconds?
Yes.
Cause Damien, I could just settle it by kicking you. You know that, right? You know this, right, Damien? Damien, you know, tell me to do it, I would do it, right? If I wanted to be an asshole or be a replica of you. I'm in a cutscene right now. Remember with the blood, wine, and cutscenes, they're really quickly.
How did it go?
Every few seconds.
Not well.
Oh. Did she not divulge where you might find the unseen?
No, she did. Also divulged her hunger for the blood of small children.
Oh, I admit I'd heard rumors, but preferred to lend them no credence.
Rather not talk about it. Caves west of town, other side of the lake. That's where we need to go.
I see. Well, I'm prepared to set out at any time, but...
Yeah, I know. You'd still prefer to free Sienna, for Dettlaff's sake.
For the sake of you both.
Oh, please. Orphanage, what happened there? His fault, plain and simple. City gutters are overflowing with blood. That's his doing too. And you're worried somebody might have hurt his feelings?
To meet the unseen elder is to face mortal danger. I've said so all along and never in jest. You are a friend, a dear friend. I'd rather you not risk your neck unnecessarily. I think it's natural, I think it's obvious. Obviously natural. Especially when we've an alternative. An entirely reasonable one.
I'm a witcher, Regis. I don't cut deals with monsters. I cut monsters down. And I don't give a damn about the risks.
Well, I understand. I won't mention it again.
Thanks. Time we were on our way. Listen, I need to sail there.
Matt, you still
Coming
watching
with,
stream?
Or would you rather float over as a puff of fog?
I'd not be able to talk as a puff. And as you know, talking is something I very much like to do.
At length and in detail. Let's go.
As you can tell, I'm only rocking my silver sword right now.
Know much about this unseen elder?
Only that he takes unkindly to guests, especially the unannounced.
Oh, joy. Got a plan? Some idea how to appease him?
The custom when meeting an unseen elder is to bestow upon him a stone symbolizing peace. Yet this type of stone occurs only in Harkness.
Take it you're fresh out.
Alas, just so. Thus, I fear we must rely on my personal charm.
Where'd the unseen's hatred of social calls come from? Folk forget to wipe their boots, and get sick of sweeping up all the time?
Somewhat more complex.
Tell me slowly. Don't use complicated words and I might just understand.
I don't doubt your intelligence, but, well, it's just hard to explain to a human. This world is a foreign land to us. Unpleasant, hostile even. The Elder does what he can to isolate, protect himself. We, as all guests, hinder him in this endeavor. I'll fly ahead, reconnoitre a bit. Geralt, over here. Might I suggest you use Oriana's key?
Yep, let me grab this real quick.
Should draw from it.
Too, I'd be hard-pressed to see through this gate as a puff of fog.
What's inside? Know what to expect? Funny.
Then we must give them a... We must be close.
How can you tell?
Listen.
Don't hear a thing. Not one rat, one bat. Dead quiet.
As I said, he despises guests. Voreni veres nats atrannes. Avile cleva regis etunt.
Settlers!
Rather not hurt you.
No! Wait!
Healing potion. Gotta drink one. Damn it. Lost some gear. Need to find it. Damn it. That was close. Elder will kill me even if I get out of here, unless I think of something quick. What is this place? No way I can climb up there, unless I could give myself a boost. Here before me. Footprints, deep set, a man's. Wonder what happened to him. A waterfall flowing upwards. What's going on here? waterfall flowing upwards. What's going on here? A waterfall flowing upwards? What's going on here? Seen the likes. Megascope. Damaged. Is that stream flowing upwards? Strange. Barely worth a look. Upside down. Gravity's flipped, getting pulled up instead of down. Off. It's gotta collapse the base. That should do the trick. Survived. Didn't stand a chance. Maybe this'll tell me something. Offering for the unseen. Damn, use something like that. Must be the offering for the unseen. Maybe if I give this to the unseen elder, he won't kill me. It's not right away. Back the other way, I think. The waterfall I climbed down to get here won't work. Could be another, though. Need to follow the current downstream. just need the Elder to discover his talkative side. Etzelthi, laut Miyama.
You live.
Barely. You're not attacking. That mean you'll hear me out?
Perhaps. Speak.
Hear about Detloff. He's...
I know who he is. What of him?
He's sicked a swarm of lesser vampires on the city. I have to stop him.
But I do not.
Help me, and I'll return the favor.
You help me? How?
Depends on you. I'm not just some human. I'm...
You are no one. I ask for the last time. Why should I care about Detlef? Why should I help you?
Innocents are dying.
Humans, elves, dwarves die each day by the hundreds, as do cattle, swine, rats.
You see no difference? Refuse to believe it.
Swine, do not disturb me. You waste my time.
No, no, wait! Worked. Now just need the Elder to discover his talkative side. Etzelthi. Barely. You're not attacked.
Speak.
Hear about death.
I know who he... What else?
He's sick.
But I...
Sooner or later, Detloff will bring trouble. Serious trouble.
How?
As Kagmar brought trouble before. Folk will take him down, eventually. Might need a year, or 2, or a decade, but they'll find a way. And then they'll go after other vampires. And eventually, they'll find you.
And I should fear
death? No. But that'll be the end of your peace, your quiet. Knights errant, mages, they'll come here day in, day out. One already managed to teleport here. Others will follow, you can be sure. He'll kill them, of course, so they'll flood these caves, or bring in sappers from Mahakam and collapse them.
No. This place must be secure. The gate. What is your plan?
Detloff. We have to convince him to spare the city.
Will he?
Probably not. Yet we must try nonetheless.
If there is a fight, if you help kill him...
I will be anathema. This I know. And still, I ask you to summon Detlaff.
Where?
Teshem Mudna.
Go. Once I sense you there, I will summon Detlaff.
I thank you.
Leave me.
Oh, that went better than I expected it would.
Time to summon Detlaff.
Yes, high time. Do you wish to go to Teshem Mudna right away?
Let's go. Want to get this over with. Nice place.
Isn't it? Offers a lovely view of the valley. On a clear day, you can see the outlines of Duntine.
Shame the reason why we came here.
Yes, quite the shame.
Regis, let the Unseen Elder know we've arrived. Have him summon Detlaff.
Hinthial, Jesu, Themias.
didn't manage to find me, so you forced a meeting. Why?
You know why.
I've tired of guessing your human thoughts. So articulate them or leave me be.
Came here to kill you.
Brief and to the point. How refreshing. Well then, try, Witcher.
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist. My, what a smashing ensemble. You wear it well.
Shut up. I look like a twit.
The caftan is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies in beauty, never in refinement.
Usually wear something different, better suited to my trade. Got nothing against this particular outfit, though. Just don't exactly feel comfortable in it. And I despise formal occasions.
Nothing one can't get accustomed to. Now, be so kind as to stand still. All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor, the Order of Vitis Vinifera, demands appropriate attire. The Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor caked in mud. Palace protocol places enormous emphasis on form, virtuous tradition, etiquette.
Huh. A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else. Which calls for lordly, glistening triviality and misplaced generosity.
Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues, just keeps coming up.
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue, compassion. It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory, after all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion derived through exercising pure logic. Siana planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a 5th victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Siana's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? He was...
Wine vapors...
Wine. Sunlight captured in a bottle. You'd best behave, friend. You're in Beauclair's.
Oh!
cheers! 3 cheers!
What
for
exactly
Susto!
do you do here?
Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
All right, we can start.
Very well. But you must behave. Less like a hired thug, and more like a man deserving of the Duchy's highest honor. In fact, you'd do best to maintain a dignified silence throughout. Let's begin the ceremony. Come with me. The Duchess awaits. In the Guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Tucson's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, Slayer of the Beast of Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire. May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair. In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
Feels like a second distinction. I'm honored. Thank you.
I trust you shall make good use of it. In a moment I shall speak to Siana. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet you also showed me her horrendous deeds. As head of state, I must judge her fairly. But she is my sister. Thus my heart bleeds for her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour? Show Sylvia Anna in.
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister, and my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
Your Grace, as head of state, you should look first and foremost after your dominion. Syanna's actions, what drove them, be damned. She's a threat to your subjects.
You are correct. They are what matters. I must not forget this. Syanna, you shall be tried and given a fitting punishment. Yet we shall never cease to be family. As Duchess, I shall have to judge you. But as your sister, I shall never stop loving you. Will you forgive me? I shall never forgive you.
Need some flowers. A wreath, or...
I've none. Sold everything. I was just on my way out. No sense hanging about with nothing to do. Should come as no shock, sir. At the funeral, folk took it all. Men, women, children, all wished to lay a bouquet on the Duchess's grave. Windflowers, peonies, gladioli. But she liked common roses best. I know. Her ladies-in-waiting would come here at times. I'd choose the loveliest blooms for her. Fragrant, big petals, the kind that last a long time. I've still not come to terms with it. To be killed by her own sister. How could it happen?
How? Quickly. Unexpectedly. She was gone before I understood what was happening.
Oh, I know you. You're that witcher from the north. The one that saved us from the beast.
Mm-hmm. Could say that.
Wait here. Take these.
Thought you were out of flowers.
I put a bouquet aside. I was to take it to her myself. But you have it. I know you held the Duchess dear.
How much do I owe you?
Not a copper. Keep your coin and raise a toast in her memory tonight.
Do just that. Farewell.
Stocks and the whip await those running riot.
If I weren't just a lowly guardsman.
Oh.
Tough times. Oh, tough indeed.
I've this burning stuff here.
Witcher, I was certain you'd departed.
Couldn't. Anna Henrietta was...
wondrous. Beautiful. Good. The best ruler one could hope to have. Yet I let her down.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one expected Sienna to do that, persist to the end. And none of us did anything to stop her. 'Cause there was nothing we could do.
I suppose you are right. But when someone so beloved dies, one cannot help but search one's soul for blame. And even the hardiest knights grow faint-hearted then.
Come to pay my respects. Bid the Duchess farewell.
White roses. They were her favorite. Go inside then. She lies in the ducal crypt. In one room with her murderer, despite my protests.
What? Who decided that?
The Regent's Council. A pack of old men who've statutes and codices for hearts. Ducal blood flowed in Sienna's veins, and she was never legally disinherited. So they ruled she should lie alongside Henrietta.
I regret it ended this way, that I failed to prevent it. Hope you can forgive me. Rest in peace.
Stylish crypt, quite subdued. Yes, this is the kind of eternal resting place I dream of.
Moments like this, I never know if you're joking or serious.
Serious, Geralt, serious. It's remarkably peaceful, subtly charming to the hilt. A perfect match for the Duchess's dignity. Ah, you humans, you'll never cease to amaze me. To feel despair in the face of natural processes to which you are predestined. I've come to take you from this place, my friend. Dare say you deserve a speck of respite after the mad whirl of the last few days.
those deaths I failed to prevent. Feel pretty awful right about now. Can't help thinking I could have done more. Now Toussaint's left without a ruler, or more accurately, chaos rules.
A mass outburst of...
Why the sarc...
I did.
Me too.
Then...
Whatever you say about Siona, you gotta admit, she was unbending.
That's...
True.
How do you find... credit?
Fascinating.
Indeed.
If you...
Ah.
Thanks.
This moonlight makes me, oh, so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about... oh, how anything can look interesting when properly lit.
Where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He is a vampire after all.
Regis!
Damn it, where'd you go? Those Bruxay, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or...
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink. Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning, then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home. On the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
Know what? Think I just might. Come on now, don't laugh. Maybe not today or tomorrow. But one day I'll want to see what it's like. To just wake up every day in my own bed.
Oh, stop, please. Sounds so sentimental, my fangs have begun to hurt. Then what? Will you begin writing your memoirs like Dandelion? I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though. That we'd... Actually, I'd love to go home.
Master Witcher, some unknown individual barged into the residence. I resisted as best I could, but to no avail.
Who is it?
Alas, they did not do me the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
What's that smell?
You look good. Calm. Don't just stand there. I want a hug.
What did you bring?
A Garkin from Angren. I slew it. All by my lonesome.
That why you left Carrera so suddenly? Had no idea where you'd gone. Your note was puzzling. Don't try to find me. Threw me for a loop.
That was silly. It's just that I felt stifled in your shadow. I'd have suffocated had I stayed. So when I read that notice, the contract, when I saw Angren, I knew I had to do it. Alone. Without my nanny.
I'm not your nanny. I believe in you. Like my new house?
The house is lovely. But it could use a bit of work.
Yeah, got plans for it, don't worry. Wanna go outside? Could show you the grounds.
Ah, it's lovely here. I could stay forever.
What's stopping you?
Actually, not a thing. I slew a Garkin, collected my bounty. I believe I'm owed some respite.
Indeed you do, mademoiselle, as my major domo would say.
You've a butler?
A steward. Name's Barnabas Basil. BB for short, though I don't know if he likes it. He's the one let you in. I'll ask him to bring in some fruit, a beverage. You can spend the rest of the day lying about.
Ah, nothing would make me happier.
Being a witcher anything like you imagined?
Geralt, I didn't have to imagine anything. Remember, before we parted, we walked a good stretch of the path together.
Journeyman and master, though, not the same thing.
I'm still a long way from mastering anything, but I am trying. Anyway, I did learn from the best.
Just passed on what worked for me. Or at least tried to.
I was thinking of Eskel and Lambert.
So, no regrets? Choice you made?
Not at all. I'm doing what I ever wanted to do. Being who I wanted to be. I believe that's one definition of happiness.
Encountered the most charming aspect of being a witcher yet?
Which aspect is that?
The hatred, disgust, that strange blend of admiration, fear, and contempt.
They set their hounds on me in one village. In another, they forbade me from taking a drink from their well. Other than that, it's been all right. No one's tried to cheat me out of my reward so far.
I'd hoped they'd treat a woman differently.
Geralt, when they treat a woman differently in this world, it hardly ever means better. Quite the opposite.
Angrin, how'd it go? Garcanes can be pretty tough opponents.
That's why I had to lure this one to a place both spacious and empty, where it would have nowhere to hide. I found an abandoned crypt far from any town or village.
Good choice. Always best to avoid additional casualties, so your foe had nowhere to hide. But the bastard was still damn quick, I bet.
Not as quick as I am. My greater worry was its strength. I was far outclassed there. But a dose of black blood did the trick. We fought a while, I feigned a mistimed dodge and let it drink. The rest was easy.
See you later, Ciri.
Take care of yourself.
The book of lust is hard and girthy. No one can grip the damn thing.
I work up to my chin and I put some rot.
Go up to any knight and shout, "The beast!" You'll smell the soiled armor at once. A witcher. knights errant? They're so heroic, we had to... Witcher to do their work.